Odyssey Journal, Book 11. This book is all about Odysseus' unresolved grief over the passing of not only his friends, but also finding out that his mother, Anticlea, passed away while he was at war, and didn't get to be with her in her final moments. Upon realizing this, Odysseus implores Tiresias of the underworld to offer him at least one chance to see and speak to his mother in one of the most heart-rending scenes in the poem. Tiresias, I hope the gods spin out this fate for me, but tell me this, and tell the truth. I saw my mother's spirit sitting in silence near the blood, refusing even to talk to me, or meet my eyes. My lord, how can I make her recognize that it is me? It's heartwarming in a sad way to see the best of all the Greeks plead sincerely like a child just for the opportunity to speak for his mother one last time. For all his calculated thought processes, he still loves his mother and wishes to hug her, but the hold of death is cruel. Odysseus and his mother try to hug 3 times, but they cannot, because his mother is only a shade and belongs to the underworld. And his mother says it was because he was gone from her. No, it was missing you, Odysseus, my sunshine, your sharp mind and your kind heart that took sweet life from me. From this tragic interaction of mother and son, we can see the central place of grief, see how central grief was to the experience of the ancient Greeks. I can imagine why death was just so much more common back in those days, and people who were in perfect health one day could just die the next. The world was as unforgiving as the mountainous island landscape that much of Greece fell under, and still falls under today. The character of Odysseus in this book shows the nature of that common grief through this meeting with his mother. Book 12. The big event of this book is Odysseus choosing to be tied up to be able to listen to the siren song. Why does he take this course of action? At first, it seems strange not only would he do it, but it was suggested to him by Circe. But now that I understand Odysseus better, it makes perfect sense, and Circe, knowing Odysseus so well, would know that one of his most consistent pursuits is his pursuit of knowledge. The sirens know this. They tempt Odysseus with this quote. The music brings them joy, and they go on their way with greater knowledge. Since we know everything the Greeks and Trojans suffered in Troy by the gods' will, and we know whatever happens anywhere on earth, Odysseus' profound desire for knowledge is something that has been used against him before, because knowing the secrets of the world is an obsession, and perhaps even an addiction for him. To be the smartest in the room is something he must always be, even if acquiring the knowledge would hurt him more than help him. Odysseus must know, no matter the cost. This sort of malignant curiosity is such an interesting character trait for Odysseus because our society, as did the ancient Greek society, considers curiosity to be a good thing. But Odysseus becomes something actively dangerous. Why is curiosity so dangerous for Odysseus? Perhaps it is because he is so calculating and ruthless that him seeing something that is just out of reach or forbidden makes him willing to do even more. Makes him even willing to risk everything, even his own life, for a mere glimpse at something that might not even be worth all that in the long run. The siren episode is another instance of the self-destructive side of Odysseus coming to the fore.